In Britain, Siri is male. That could be, reportedly, because British consumers prefer voices that convey authority. In other countries, Siri's default is female. Could that be because some customers want their automated personal assistants to embody obedience and subservience? Whichever way you look at it, artificial intelligence is not making our relationship with gender more intelligent. It's helping us to regress to a time when you could say to your female assistant, i.e. your housewife, girlfriend or secretary, Cortana, stop. Cortana is named after a nude female video game character, by the way. Or Siri, play some music. Or Alexa, what am I doing today?
Afua, you are arguing about gender equality on the pledge.
Yes, I am, Alexa. Because how we treat virtual women like you, my dear, has real consequences for how we treat real ones.
Well, two could play at this game, and let's see. Alexa, are you a feminist?
I muted her when I knew you were coming.
Well, that's not very fair. Alexa, are you a feminist?
Yes, I'm a feminist, as defined by believing in gender equality.
Case proven. Carol.
Right. What about the patriarchy, Alexa?
Never mind that. Listen, I can't actually believe that you're offended by this, that you're taking this seriously. This is the sort of argument that I think when people have got nothing left to complain about.
That's slow news week.
This is what they complain about.
Week.
Because we're not talking about women here, a real person. We're talking about a digital assistant. Not real, Afua, not real. And actually, has it never occurred to you that people actually like women's voices? They're comforted by them. And actually, there's research done that's funny enough.
Not all women's voices, I suspect. I might count both of us out of that, Carol.
Now. There's research on this. A guy called Professor Clifford Nass from Stanford University. He said that it's well researched and well documented that people, the human brain is developed to like a woman's voice, and then it's much easier to find a woman's voice, a woman's voice that people like than a man's voice that people like. There's another guy called Dennis Mortensen who owns a tech company called XAI. He says that it's been shown that we take orders better from women. We're more liable to obey orders and instructions that are given by women.
Does your Alexa give you instructions, Carol?
I don't have Alexa. I'm so not interested in that in my life at all.
Just before you come in, does it not bother you that an industry that is overwhelmingly male, because women are chronically underrepresented across STEM and especially in tech and Silicon Valley, has decided that what people want is a woman that they can boss around? Or just look at this. Just look at this. The other thing people want. Just look at this. Just watch this video quickly. The other thing that they like is this.
Hello, Master. Jishuwei Smart Robot is serving you. Start automatic cleaning.
Who doesn't like something that says, hello, master, I am here to serve you?
Greg,
do we always want to play? Do we want to play to our lower selves, Greg?
It's very seldom that I agree with Carol. In fact, it quite unnerves me. But I've got to tell you, if every one of these devices had a male voice, you'd be on here complaining about discrimination against women.
Yeah.
You really would.
Where's your evidence?
Well, because I've sat next to you for about 3 years and I've discovered things. You will be complaining that it's about women.
Actually. I don't agree.
And also, Siri can be a man or a woman. You know that in this country. You can make it either a man or a woman.
Okay.
This isn't like a friendship. This is something you order about.
Let's even things up about that.
No.
Alpha's got a serious point, which is...
She hasn't.
She's got a serious point.
Serious
If you look at the ratio of tech roles, in Apple, 68% male, 32% female. Google, 80% male, 20% female. And I can tell you, by the way, because I've been in the canteens of those outfits, actually, the women are in... Yeah, they're basically off in human resources. The people who do the engineering earn the big bucks. They're all blokes. They're all weedy blokes, about 22. They're earning $500,000 a year.
And these tech companies are quite open about it.
And one of the reasons that things come
it.
out in the way they do is that these guys, let's be absolutely frank, a lot of them are not comfortable in the presence of women. Not because they're gay, but because they are weird, right? And that's one of the things that's coming out here. So I
spelling stereotypes left, right, and
no,
centre
well, I
today.
point. I can tell you, I spent 2 weeks in the Valley, and it left its mark on me. Let me put it that way. I think Afua's got a serious point about the advance of AI, which is male-driven, and its norms are male-driven. And there's a consequence here, which is if you're going for a job now, people will do a lot of these AI tests, and they're set in a way that we know already is biased against women.
OK, so now I've got to read a quote from Microsoft here. It says, when creating Cortana, we thought long and hard about gender and how we want to portray Cortana. The research shows that there are benefits and trade-offs to either. We did extensive research and found there is a certain warmth to a female voice that is associated with helpfulness. We are going for a helpful digital assistant, and we made the choice based on this research, and I think that's the bottom line. People are more confident. People generally don't trust men's voices, but they trust women's voices because of the warmth. And also, it's easier to understand a woman's voice. The pitch of a woman. The pitch of a woman's research it's easier to understand the pitch of a woman's voice.
This is the first time I've been on the car. I didn't realise she was such a big-time super feminist. I mean, you know.
She has her moments.
See, I'm politically correct.
I agree.
This must be blowing your brain.
I agree. That's the problem. The problem is we're very comfortable with female positions of subservience.
So why?
We're comfortable with ordering women around.
We're
very
comfortable
with it. That is the problem.
Why is it running your life for you? They're fantastic.
You tell them what to do, and you don't say please and thank you. By the way.
Oh God! Where does this
Have you ever been
end?
told what to do by your boss in any situation? Newsflash here, you know, in the States, 95% of admin assistants are female, and the same probably applies here. If you want to fight a battle, fight it for real people,
Am I
humans,
the only person
not
who can
on
see
voice
these are
machines.
linked? This is about social conditioning.
No,
it's about ideas, about
It's really
gender.
not.
and
They
power.
could be linked, or they could be your sort of rather interesting brain that has managed to link them. You know,
I like that.
I mean, I think you're giving me a lot of credit for
Siri the other day.
creativity.
I asked Siri the other day, Siri, do you like me? You see, and then Siri came back and said, yes.
blimey.
He said, yes, of course I like you. And you think, if you're a lonely person on your own, no one else, that's not bad.
Does that make you
Someone who
feel
says
better
they
about
like you.
yourself?
It's interesting, this guy, Dennis Mortensen, who runs XAI, he says that he has two voices on his, and one is Amy, one is, I think it's Andrew. And he said it's interesting, the split, that women use Andrew and men use Amy.
Right,
And it's 50-50
agree.
split.
Let's just finish with someone who really knows about this. Rachel Caldicott, Chief Executive of Everyone. She says that voice assistants like Alexa are making it more acceptable to bark instructions at women. They don't need to hear please and thank you to do a good job, and their endless patience just reinforces the idea that women are subservient and here to help.
I'm just forever grateful that I haven't got Carol's voice on my sat nav. Because I would then go, I'd have to go the other way.
I'll arrange that.
Let's try this. Afua, silence.